So everyone, hello and welcome back to more of Let's Play Rise of the Three Kingdoms 11 together. Shadow and Alonso here, of course.
Hello.
And if you're wondering why we've got lovely peaceful music playing when, of course, there is just death and murder around our gates, because I did say we would do, we're going to go inspecting some officer lists, because we haven't done so for quite a while. We have been a little busy, defending ourselves and making sure that we not get brutally murdered. But we should all... have a look, see what's going on in the world, see what your created officers are up to, see what's going on, basically. So, let us go and get embarking here. This will be its own separate video, probably, and then we'll play on with the rest of the rest of the videos will be as they are, like we've done previously. So, let's go forces first, I suppose. We'll quickly go forces here. So, things are looking curious. South, of course, still chilling here with Guoja at 99 intelligence now.
Is it me, or is the number of officers he has actually dropped a little bit?
No, that's gone up.
It's gone up.
That's gone up. Yeah, Lee Baby is 43. Sensei 72 officers. It's just an absolute gluttony of officers here. Marting's got 30 odd. Ling Shensung, of course, his strategist. Liu Zhang with Fa Zhang.
That's grown a bit.
Who's got a pretty hefty force at Yong'an. Yuan Tan now, of course, seeding from his father. Not quite as capable, but Tian Feng trying to guide his lord as best as he can. Although it's pretty dodgy stuff there. The war against Liu Bei is proving really brutal. Zhang Yi, of course, with Yufan in the south, who's going to have some problems. Us, with what's left of our forces ever since Zhang Zhu died. It's been curious. And then Lord Liu Bei, who somehow is still alive. I don't know how.
He's holding on.
36 officers for 2 cities. That is very, very good. You've got twice the officers I do. It definitely feels like it.
Building up.
All right, then.
Officers can be the key sometimes, so...
We've got our techniques. Ah, that's not good.
Surprise.
That's a bad one. He is really surprised. Yes, so spears cannot be counterattacked in forests. That's not fun to fight. That's really not fun. He's busy researching that. Liu Bei's got his horse bows, his debt marches. The AI do like getting a debt march. They're quite a fan of that one. Sensei with pretty improved pikes, bows, and cav. It feels like that as well. So you can actually protect against bow units. Marteng, of course, starts with elite cavalry. He's been pretty busy in combat. I don't think he actually starts with elite cavalry. I think he's actually researched elite cavalry at some point. Feels like it. Liu Zhang, he's got reinforced ramparts now, so taking his cities is going to be harder. They have they've just got like twice the amount of health now.
Yeah.
Yuan Tan with his surprise spears. He's actually got access to catapults now, which is interesting. We've not seen catapults yet. Catapults are pretty good. Yeah, thunder. Yeah, so basically his projectiles they all spread. It's brutal against. Basically just turns him into like army killing machines.
Yeah.
But he has catapults. So we'll keep an eye on that for like warships and that. That could be pretty useful. Zhang Yi has got a full defense research done here. He's got reinforced defenses. So taking his cities is not going to be easy. He's got a ton of health. Ton of stuff there, so...
Gonna really delay the inevitable here. I'm gonna be punching away at these cities for like the next decade. Good grief.
Yeah, he'll be happy with that. Of course, ours spread out. We started off with horse bows, got the reinforced facilities, which has saved Luoyang. I think almost it has done such a good... Those outposts are so damn good. And then Liu Pi, of course, researching his heel breeding. You've got surprise as well. You've got military reform, which of course you started off with. So no one else has got military reform at the moment, which is curious. Not that I could support military reform, so I'm not even worried about it. There's no way I can support at this point. Right, so let's go and have a look at all the officers in the game, folks. We shall go alphabetically. I should have got my list up of officers. Hold on.
Take your time.
Where is it? That's the one. There we go, folks. Yeah, sorry. I need to get my list of officers so I'm aware of like everyone that has been made. Sometimes it's easy to miss, folks. So that is it. So we shall start from the top. We'll go through all the created officers, as well as any other notable things we notice. Ada Rong, of course, who is now 46.
She's getting on, yeah. I mean, I started her at the age she was in the video games, like I think maybe Resident Evil 4. So yeah, she was in her mid-30s already.
Something like that. About that.
Oh, it was Resident Evil 6 Ada. That was it. Yeah.
I was going to say, yeah, it must be RE6.
Yeah.
Must be RE6. So, but yeah, so Ada, of course, has been a pain has been a pain for me, but we've managed to largely deal with her whenever she's come across. Never got the chance to recruit. She's now at Chang'an. Interested to see what she'll be next up to, of course. Akira, of course, who you've now recruited, who's been doing pretty well for herself, actually.
She is great. I would say that she's been one of the most exceptionally good officers in this land thus far.
She's only 25 at this point as well, so that's pretty damn awesome. Yeah, definitely has been assisting plenty with the intellect. The charisma is also pretty nice as well. So, done a pretty good job for herself. Plenty of deeds. Unfortunately, no ranks to give because she's with the wrong force, but...
The wrong force, yeah.
The wrong force. We got Bei Chungo, who is chilling. He's with Sun Ce, that was the one. Currently in Jiangxia, so he's likely going to get drawn up into some more of this fighting if he does ever mount another offense against you in Jiangling. I suspect Bei could well be drawn up there. He's got divine pikes. You know, he is a pike guy. Although Sun Ce's not a big fan of pikes normally, but as it's turned out, he's not researched the spears. So in that respect, he's more likely to see it there. Obviously, charisma's not his thing, but 69 leadership, 80 intellect, 50 wards, not bad. He's a good solid lieutenant sort of thing. Very, very solid lieutenant. Bao Dan also with Sun Ce as well. Not too much of him, actually, hence why he's only got the 3,000 deeds. He's been mainly sitting in the cities helping them develop, which is kind of the way it's kind of gone. Not really how I would have used him, but I mean, you got high leadership in high war. He can just do loads of drilling and, all that sort of stuff. So, that's fine. That works. Heading on down here, I'll go through the created officers. Of course, Benevolence, who has 12,000 deeds for us now.
Holy.
That is ridiculous. He's one of my highest deed officers. I mean, he's been in the wars, has Benevolence. He's only 30. Aegis has helped significantly, although, again, the problem is with AI, the AI likes sending gold with all of their units, so it does mean it's easy for them to get fire attacks, which is kind of regretful. But yeah, 12,000 deeds. If I had high ranks, like loads of officers, he would just be rocking troops like no tomorrow. But has been very important for our force. He has definitely played a big part in holding on to Liu Yang. I'm very happy with that. As well as B Gaming, who's got 9,500 for himself as well. Of course, our The Warrior, who has had all sorts of things. He's been doing traveling, he's been fighting bandits, had a skirmish with Marteng, but yeah, mainly has been defending Liu Yang. And again, has done pretty good for himself. The chain attacks come in nice every now and again. H45 is slightly unfortuitous, but he's probably got some time. But he has not retreated. He is stuck with me through thick and thin, and I am very appreciative of the assistance. All right, head on further down.
Lian Shi is here now.
Yeah, Beyond Shi, who is...
No, Lian Shi, sorry, not Beyond Shi. Yes, Bu Lian Shi.
As well. Bu Lian Shi. I actually don't know who that is. I assume it's another Wu. The founder of Confucianism.
Yes, yeah.
Really?
I don't think this is actually correct, but I don't really know too much about it, if I'm being honest.
Whatever. Well, she's here. She's with Liu Bei, and she's, there you go. So she's got the founder of Confucianism as Liu Bei, Qi Song, fucking all sorts of people. Goodness gracious. Right, so we'll keep an eye down here. You have to keep an eye out for, all the officers in the game, in weird places.
Sao P is, actually made an appearance now. I don't think he's been around for long, has he?
Yeah, he's only 18
now, yeah.
He's
so
only 18,
this is Cao Cao's successor, actually.
Yeah,
this
he's become the first Emperor of Wei.
Yeah.
Cao Cao's hardly dying anytime soon, it should be noted. He is, he's, 50? But he lives for quite a while, does Cao Cao.
Actually, I think he's only alive for another 8 years, I think.
That's long enough.
Yeah, it's
long enough. That's in history. He probably will survive a bit longer than that because of the way the game goes, unless he gets killed somehow.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, if he ever decides to attack me and I capture him, we'll have to think about what we're going to do there.
There's been a few more Caos introduced as well here and there, but
yeah, Cao, some of the younger ones, yeah, Cao Zhen, you got Cao Chun, Cao Ang as well. Oh, Cao Ang was in there anyway,
yeah,
so
yeah, it was, yeah. He's defined death actually by quite a large margin at this stage.
Yes, Cao Ang died at one castle, didn't he?
You're supposed to kill him?
Yes, he did. Yeah, well, I've tried.
It would
but
be
it's not quite happened
interesting
yet, so.
if Cao Cao dies and he's still alive, because there is a small chance he might pass it to him because he is actually his oldest son. Just he was dead at that stage, so he passed to his next oldest, who was Cao Pi.
That would be crazy, wouldn't it?
It would, yeah.
All kinds of crazy. But it's like when if Sun Ce dies, he might not give it to Sun Quan.
Yeah,
There are chances where he can give it to someone else. It does happen sometimes. So heading on down here. So it's a case of if you notice someone that's not somewhere you probably like someone that knows Soul Forces, then obviously you do know that. Dinoan as well has been showing us. He is our horse breeder, although I haven't really been able to use him much for horse breeding. But still is being used. So is a pretty all-round sort of guy. He's got a higher war than I remember him having. He's definitely a cavalry specialist. He's only 19. Which is pretty insane.
When
so
did you pick him up then? You must have picked him up when he was like 17 or something. Though.
Something like that, yeah. I think so. I can't remember. My memory's a bit off there. Goddamn Yao Chan, for the love of Christ. Right. Yes, the cunning Ding Yi. I mean, what a dude. What a dude. Right, so swing on then. The next notable thing would be Ed the Rando. He is, of course, the former Yuan Shu strategist who is now serving Ma Teng? When did this happen?
How did he even... Okay.
I have no idea.
He must have sneaked through because I never saw him, getting around there, but I suppose
I don't know. I can't remember who he was serving after Yuan Shu. Maybe he's not served for a little while.
I think he went over to Lu Bu. I'm not sure, though. I can't remember.
Yes, he served Lu Bu and then got scattered via Lu Bu, and I guess he ended up getting picked up by Ma Teng at some point. The problem we haven't checked for a while, so it's been difficult to keep an eye on it.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So that's fine. Shin as well, who is now only just entered the game, who was not around at the start, was Ao. Ao is serving Yuan Tan.
Definitely looks 16.
Yep, plenty of that. Obviously, S Navy, probably one of Xiao's best Navy people, potentially in the game. That he's ever going to get. So her services will be definitely needed with this gigantic Liu Bei assault that's coming. So that's pretty good. But again, only just gotten into the game, so plenty of time for Ao to improve.
Fan Shi is a new one, I believe.
She's been in the game for a little bit.
She has, okay.
I've seen Fan Shi, yeah. Yuan Tan, yes, widow of Zhao, older brother. What that says. Jeepers.
That's the one.
Of course, Feng Cao, who didn't betray me, which was very nice, who has done very, very good stuff, and has helped, again, to more or less single-handedly defend Luo Yang. As it turns out, he's not bad with pikes. He's not bad with pikes. That's all that I will say and need to be said about that. Right, we'll head further down. Feng Jin has not yet appeared, who I believe is Feng Cao's son. Right. They've not made an appearance yet, something like that. So we'll see when that comes. I don't know when he's meant to come in. I legit don't remember. Technically, I should look it up, but then that's cheating, so I won't. Obviously, Garning's with you. Gao Meng, of course, as well, who's also with me, who is somehow trying to look to hold off Ma Teng's invasion force. I don't know how the hell he's going to do that. But if he can crush boulders in half with his sword, maybe he can just aim for Ma Teng's skull. I would be okay with that. He's got 12,000 deeds himself. That's the problem, because of the way my officers got, a lot of my officers have got absolute tons of deeds. But I don't have ranks to give them. It's pretty sad. It's pretty sad.
I like the fact that the Gongsuns, they're scattered
all over the place.
Yeah, I mean, Gongsun Gong is the son of... Is Gongsun Du? Where's Gongsun Du?
Yes. Gongsun Du is... he's with Cao Cao.
Exactly. They're all over the place. How the bloody hell did... Yeah. Raise him and then he was just like, yeah, I'm pissing it off.
Then you got Gongsun Jia, who's married to Yo Gui. Gongsun Zan's child, who's with Liu Bei. Gongsun Kang's with him as well. It is, the Gongsuns are just all over the joint. It is a bit of a mess.
Yeah, Gongsun Kang is his other son as well. Gongsun Du's other son. So, yeah, the three of them are actually in entirely different places. That's wonderful.
Yep. Gongsun Kang's a very capable warrior, by the way. He's very capable.
Oh, I loved using Gong. I would put the three of them in a unit together. It was so much fun just using them all. together, the three of them.
So we're swinging a bit further down to the music cycles. Guan Miyu, of course, the fictional daughter. Not daughter. Was it daughter of Guan Yu?
I would hope it's daughter at that age.
It wasn't.
Sorry,
I
not
can't
daughter.
remember.
I hope it's
Cousin.
like
It was
wife
a
or something.
relation. I can't remember what it was now. It's been a little while.
Yeah.
But yeah, so she's obviously with Liu Bei. She ain't going anytime soon. She's got 9,000 deeds but no rank because they've got too many officers.
Yeah.
It's pretty sad actually because she's pretty solid actually.
I mean, we've only seen her on the field once, I think, so far.
She's with Guan Yu at the moment.
Yeah.
She's
that's
been
what I mean.
Guan Yu sub quite a few times.
Yeah.
Supporting him, which makes sense. Of course, Guan Ping as well, who's out on the board. He's only 19 now.
At this stage. This is Guan Yu's adopted son. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Guan Yu's adopted son, who isn't like young enough to be his son, if I remember correctly.
Something like that. It's a bit complicated, but hey, no record of his adoption exists in authorized history.
Yeah, I think that's actually correct. Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird, but like he probably existed. Or if not, then what the hell?
Sorry, just the concept of adopting a grown man. It's like me turning around to you. Oh, actually, it was quite a distance there. Good grief. Thought it was less than that. Yeah, it's like me turning around to you and being like, I'm adopting you.
I mean, you think when Guan Yu was killed at Farn Castle, he was getting on.
You can be Black Shadow Orion. There we go.
That's almost disturbing.
Almost disturbing, pardon.
Almost disturbing.
Oh,
Anyway,
I love the fact that Zhang Fei still got his baby face after all this time.
Yeah, we'll see Zhang Fei towards the end, but yeah, we did like his face there. It's pretty sweet.
I think Guan Yu's has actually changed now, hasn't it? His portrait.
No, he has he has a different portrait. That's his younger one out of the two.
Oh, is it really? 43 and still the younger one. Good grief.
His older one is that he's like holding the beard slightly. You can see some grey in it. He's not long from it though. Yeah. Of course, Guojia, who I think might be the most intelligent person on the game now at 99 intelligence.
He should be dying soon or dead.
Yeah, he died. He did die around Chibi-ish. He died before Chibi, I believe.
Not long after the events of Touch Riyam, wasn't it? Actually, it was earlier than Chibi. I think the whole thing.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't to do with Tao Qian. Guojia was around for a bit then, but he died not long before Chibi because Sao was meant to have said if only Guojia was here. So.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Yeah.
So but again, I'm pretty sure he's the most intelligent officer in the game. Of course, he fucking says.
Oh yeah, it's Guo 1 and Guo 1. Both
they
on
are
one
significantly
time.
different people.
Yeah.
It should be noted they are very, very different people. Jesus.
I think they're practically twins.
Right.
Oh,
Okay, heading further down.
I'm sorry. I'm being a huge racist. Keep moving.
Next notable note that was created, is Su Hao, who is serving Zhang Lu, or Liu Zhang even. Not been serving for too long, to be fair, actually. He's not got as many deeds as I would like. I think he's been probably, unfortunately, stuck towards one of the backer cities. I don't know what's been going on with Su Hao.
He's moved around a bit, I think, because wasn't he like? Oh no, wasn't he live with? Even with Li Jue, or was that? No, that was Ada Wrong, wasn't it, actually?
Yeah, that was Ada for a little while. Damn colonization, so maybe they stuck him at a port or something. I have no idea. I'm not too sure. Where is he at the moment? Su Hao, is it currently at Chengdu? He's at the capital.
That was my intention for its utilization. It's hence why I've mentioned that colonization is very underrated, really.
Yeah, that's reasonable enough. So heading further down here, I'll see this Huashin. Why won't you join me again, you bastard? Heading further down here, Huangai, of course, there. Jai Kui, who has not found another force since he left me, because of course not. Jaizu has indeed gone to serve Cao Cao. I'm not surprised.
Oh, what a shame.
He's an administrator now as well. He's at one castle. God damn it.
Doing their admin work.
That's brutal. That makes me very, very sad, everyone. Jill White, who is still over here at, she's at Zitong, actually. 30 years old, of course, the all-rounder here, with siege specialty as well. So she decides to go marching.
Not anymore, actually.
Well,
she's got that 71 in leadership. It's been
she's obviously buffed that somehow with improvements. So good stuff, good job. Right, heading on further down here. Next one down is Kayuki, who of course is now with Liu Bei. Since moved to him pretty early, actually. I can't remember the exact how it worked, but I don't know what's he currently doing. Oh, he's a prisoner.
Oh.
He's actually a prisoner in Beihai. He's been captured by Yuan Shao.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yuan Shao's actually captured and imprisoned him. Damn. That's, wasn't expecting that. Yikes. Yeah, he's definitely down under as prisoner. Oops. So, let's see if he can try and bust his way out of that. Or maybe join Yuan Shao. That'd be amusing. Yeah. Khan Zhe. He's not a great officer. It's just I like the name. Ah, he was the guy who did that. That's your mate. Recommended the young Liu Xun to oppose him as Grand Viceroy. So he's probably like one of those people who actually played a massive part in history but gained no credit for it.
Mm-hmm.
Poor dude. We've got Kyra Dye, who has served quite a few officers, was with Gongsun Zan for a while.
That's right.
Was also with Zhang Yang, I think, for a little bit, actually, before that as well. Currently with Yuan Tan.
No, that is right, yeah.
Again, also another cavalry specialist. But sort of chilling. She's in Beihai as well, so it's been moved over to help sort of rebuild Beihai. It's obviously the place that Yuan Shao just took. Heading further down here as well. Who's the next one on the list? Kong Yang is our next created officer here. Oh yeah, that's the hat dude. I kept confusing with Hong Shu Li. Yes, this rings bells. So in South, so he's at Zhu Chang, just kind of doing a lot of administrative work by the looks of it. He's got he's cunning. I mean, he's got like the intellect stuff, so he's not going to be out on the field too much. But when he does get attached, like, that's brutal for me. That's really brutal for me. Like, I probably will get heavily screwed over by that. But luckily he's not done it, so this is good. Goddamn yellow turbans. Always doing bad things.
Sorry.
What can you do? Alright, so swing with
it was probably the Han Dynasty. It's probably... I got framed, probably.
Heading further down, yes, Li Shangsun, of course. Marteng strategist, 90 intelligence, which is not bad at all. He's actually attached to Marteng's unit right now. He's attacking me.
Yeah.
That's not good. It's not good for me. Oh dear. Liang Yu, my own created officer, who has he's currently a vacant officer. He is not serving anyone. He's at Beiping at the moment. Was serving with Gongsun Zan for a while, then got scattered, and I don't think he's found an officer since, which makes me kind of sad, but, well, that's the AFE, so if it can't get picked up. He's not a fan of Yuan Shao, I don't believe, so Yuan Shao's never picking him up, so until he like, kind of moves further south, I don't think he's ever really going to get picked up by anyone.
Dead.
Yuan Shao is now dead, this is true.
Did you dislike his sons as well? I mean, I've got one of them, so...
I don't think so. I don't think he was a fan of Yuan Shao. I can't remember how I set him up here. Never mind. So he'll find service, I'm sure. I mean, if he wants, to help protect the Emperor, that'd be great. I'd be up for that. Of course, like Greg's, who you have got with you, who's done pretty good for you, actually.
He's been pretty great,
just
yeah.
Generating money for you like there is no tomorrow.
Yes.
Just printing you money. He is a bank. Sorry about that, folks. Just having a quick drink. We got Lynn Yao, who also has been serving Liu Bei, I believe is, currently at Shouchun. Like, if South ever decides to stab Liu Bei in the back, he's going to be immediate frontline officer. Like, he has to immediately. Another cavalry specialist. Quite a few people did pick breeding, which makes sense, because breeding's pretty damn good. Yes, the Prince of the Emperor, but denounce any of his claims to the throne. No! Join the Emperor! Help me, please! Damn it. Of course you would join Liu Bei. Everyone fucking joins Liu Bei. Son of a bitch. We got Liu Ai. He's not a great officer, but...
It's Liu AI.
He's one of those dudes. Apparently.
He's an AI.
He is funny. Right, okay. Heading further down the list. We've got next. We've got Liu... yes, of course. Liu Manshi. Manshi, how you want to call him. Yes. He's failed from our beating Advent. He offers the services to a new cause. Mainly Liu Bei, because of course he does. Former strategist for... wait, was he strategist for... No, you don't think he was strategist for Lu Bu? Oh, no, I think he was actually. He was better than Chen Gong for a short while.
Didn't he appear on One Shu's force originally, or am I...
I think he did initially. Then, yeah, quite a few people that lost, that were fallen from Yuan Shu did go to Lu Bu. Quite a few of them did.
Yeah.
And then, so and he's now obviously with Yuan Shu, with Liu Bei. I don't think is he Liu Bei strategist? No, he's not. I think someone's higher for him, but he was for a little bit.
He was for a bit. Scroll up a little bit. I noticed Lu Gi has now showed up on Liu Zhang's force. Oh, wait. What? What's your ex-officer? Your ex-officer, I've forgotten. That's Luke. There, sorry, I'm getting confused. He's down there. Luki, as in like, yeah, further down, over Lubu. He's still free.
Oh, Logui.
Yeah,
Logui. Yeah, they're just wandering. I mean, one day they will come back. One day they will come back. They have to come back, right?
I'm telling you that, yeah.
I think that's how it works.
Back to the yellow turban, right? Oh.
Yeah, so of course Lubu starting to get on a little bit now. Actually, he's 49. Of course, he's still got a fucking 100 war. He is serving Liu Bei. One day he will betray him. It is inevitable. He has 31,000 deeds.
Wow, I think that's the highest we've come across, unless
I think that could be one of the
more.
highest in the game.
Yeah.
Goddamn Lubu. Like, what? It's just so broken. He's broken. Goddamn it. Never mind. Swing further down here as well.
Lu Wei Wong. That's a new one.
Yeah,
he's... No, I think he's been around a bit. I think I recognise the portrait.
46. Yeah,
it just looks really, really sad.
Yeah, he was with, he's with Chun Yu Kiong. When
that
they got
is understandable why he is really, really sad.
Yeah, he's like, oh, damn.
God damn it. Collapse
Luke Byron,
of the
of course,
force, all my fault.
He's now at Shire P. He was assaulting Yuan Xiao. I think his unit got destroyed. But yeah, 31. Not really a naval guy, but quite a nice little all-rounder. Spear specialist.
31, still struggling to grow facial hair properly, but he's getting there.
Give him time.
Give him time,
you know. Ma Chao.
Oh, he's so cute. Look at him. Look at his little face.
We're going to pretend he never saw him. We've got Mao Zie, who is another one of my credit officers, who's been doing pretty good stuff, actually, with Liu Bei, as and when he's been employed. Hasn't always been in use, but he's a pretty solid all-rounder, which I do like with a lot of my officers. I do like making them side all-rounders, so they're always kind of getting to do something or another.
Yeah.
Good, solid lieutenant is Mao Zie. Goddamn yellow turbans. Alright, who have we got? Meng Da is serving Liu Zhang? Oh, yeah, he did, didn't he? He did for a little while. He did start under... Yes, he did start under Liu
he's
Zhang.
one of the pickups that Liu Bei got from him in regards to, like, Fa Zheng and people like that.
Yeah, I forget this period of history a little bit.
He betrayed Guan Yu, didn't he? And caused... he caused his death, I say in quotation marks, but really
he played a part in it.
Caused his own death.
He did play a part in it, so... Which makes sense. Of course, we've got a few here. We got here's the mighty Spleen, who is about to defend Ling Ling against you. He's a cavalry specialist. He has Stampede, so if your units are weak, he will actually confuse your units.
You only good at a Macho Man impression?
No.
No.
I'm afraid not. It's not my area of expertise.
That's true.
Apart from just saying, ooh, yeah, all the bloody time. I know someone, there's going to be I know who are better than me, so we'll leave it to the experts. Miles O'Brien, our sorcerer, the only sorcerer in the game, who's up in Nanpi. He has been defending on the shores, although I don't think they have been making too much use of sorcery. I don't know how much they tend to actually use sorcery. I legit don't know. I have no idea.
That would be interesting getting hold of him.
Nabu was also involved in... yes, of course, he was attempting to take Changsha, but unfortunately the invasion has backfired. But it's fine. He's still 30. He's got plenty of time to cut down people. He's a cavalry specialist. I thought he was spears. Whatever. Fair enough. Let's head on further down. Not too many people left to look at now. Head on further down here, of course. Next up, the one and only Chi Song. He's 52 now. Is Chi Song. He is getting on, unfortunately. I don't know if he's regressing or not here. It feels like he might be a little bit.
Abundant Harvest.
He's starting strongest.
We haven't had any blessed harvests or disasters for ages again. It keeps happening.
Well, it's been weird. Like, sometimes you go games and they're just all over the place. It is pure random chance, more or less. Yeah. But he's there. I think it's fair enough. He's chief retainer to Liu Bei's force. You know what? That sounds about right.
We need more play.
That's sort of the position I expect him to be in. Chief retainer sounds good. The obscure clerk. So he's doing good stuff. He's continuing to guide Liu Bei on the path of greatness for however long Chi Song's got left. But his stats have looked better. His stats have looked better, which is somewhat regretful. But hey, wise words nonetheless. I'm very sure. Right. Head a few more down. Only a few will be left to do here. Shangdun, who I think was... even Shangdun, I can't remember now.
What's that, sorry?
I'm trying to remember who gave in Shangdun. I don't think it was me.
Who gave?
I sometimes forget now. Can you not hear me? Hello?
Yeah, sorry. What gave who? What? Sorry.
I'm trying to remember who entered Shangdun. That was who.
Who entered him? It was I've forgotten his name. We always joke about it on the server and whatnot.
Yes.
His beautiful baldness and the fire and all that.
Oh, the siege guy.
Connor?
45.
Connor? Was it Connor? Oh.
I think it might have been. Yes, I think it was actually. Yes, I think you're correct. It's Shangdu with his siege equipment. He is, currently at one castle. So if he decides to attack Shangyong, I expect Shangdun is going to be getting involved in that, and that will be ugly for everyone, including me. Mainly me, just me.
Unemployed there.
Yep, a few people there unemployed. Shui Jiang, my officer here, who I'm still surprised she joined you. I am a little bit surprised, but I'm okay with it. I'm cool with that. I was thoroughly expecting her to take Liu Bei, but you got there first, and she's not left you yet, so I guess that's good.
Yep.
Simafu, of course, who recently joined me. Thank God for that. Simi Yi, where's he at? 96 intelligence. So if Guojiao ever kicks the bucket, Simi will happily take up the mantle. He's got no problems with that.
Yeah, he's still got a long way to go in terms of aging as well.
A long time. You'll get him one day, buddy.
One day.
You'll get him one day, I promise. He might be on the other side of the map currently, but eventually you will get your wish, and you will duel him, and you may still get killed. But hey, it'll be great, right? Be a good story. Then we've got, obviously, the Sun family.
Oh, Sun's still injured.
Yeah, he's recovering. He's now weakened. You did put him struggling, so he's you know, he had a bad trip. You know, he had plenty of Suns, of course, Sun Quan, Sun Lang. Yeah, so if Sun Ce dies, it may not necessarily go to Sun Quan. It might well go to
Zhou Yu, essentially.
I don't think it'd be Zhou Yu. It could be not. Is it Sun Ben? Not Sun Ben. Who?
Isn't Sun Ben actually an adoptee of Sun Jian, maybe? Did I imagine that?
But I've seen like Sun Ce die and it not go to Sun Quan. It's gone to like another member of the Sun family before. I have seen this. It's bizarre. Although judging from who is left of the family, it looks like it's probably going to be... Where the hell's Sun Shangjiang?
Is that Sun Shi, maybe?
No.
Are you sure?
No, she's not.
Huh.
Ah.
I was gonna say, I know. Historically, she had a different name. Sun Shangjiang is just the Dynasty Warrior's name for her, essentially. So, that's what I'm saying. Daughter of Sun Ce. No,
it ain't her. No. I know. I recognise her portrait when I saw it.
I have no idea where she is then. I think her name was Sun Li. Actually,
yeah, sometimes it's gone under as Sun Li. Although I think that under this game it is Shangjiang.
It's a bit strange, yeah. I don't know where she is. I'm gonna guess she's not in this for some reason.
She might well be. Maybe she's been scripted to come in later. I've no idea. Curious. We shall see. I mean, Sun Quan is only what? He's only 23.
She's older than him, so she'd be in her late 20s at this point, I think. So, yeah.
Curious, folks. Curious. Never mind. Alright, let's swing a few more down. How's it, Tai Chi? Then we get to the Wangs. So we've got a couple of these, yes. They're not in the game. I don't expect them to ever come into the game. That's a great fit. I love that. It's pretty good.
Oh.
Wei David.
Wei fucking David.
We don't talk about Wei David, although he is about to attack me. In fact, he is attacking me right now, so I will need to, kind of defend myself from this situation and hope to hold on to the Yang. I'm amazed I've held on to it. I take a degree of pride from it. I'm cool with that. Obviously, Wei Yard, who's with you. There's probably a few other mysterious things going on. Then, obviously, the Xiaohos. Zhao Shi, who's with Liu Bei, which makes sense because it was the, Zhang Fei's
She married
spouse.
Zhang Fei, that's right. It was a goodwill thing.
Yeah. Alliances and shit, that sort of thing. So Xiao Yuan, who's sitting in Xinye, who may one day decide to attack you. That'll be a fun day.
Oh, that'll be lovely.
And then heading down, next, as far as creative officer concerned, obviously Xing Kai, who I put in. She's probably not meant to be 24, but whatever. She's also a prisoner of Yuan Shao. So that's not good. I don't think Zhang Fei is going to take that very well. I seem to expect. I think he could be very upset. Zhu Zhu, or Zhu Chu is actually known as. I don't know when he was actually meant to die. Does anyone have? Do you have any idea?
I'm pretty
He's
sure
got a
he
while to go.
retires before he
got a while to
dies.
go.
Pretty sure he retires before he dies. He didn't die on the battlefield. He didn't die like, you know, still as a warrior. If you get me, he ended up just retiring and then dying.
Zhu Hei. I've got the Master of the Water Mirror. Very good. I will take that. That's my dude there. I just recruited. I'm gonna need his services like everyone else.
Did you check his ability?
I don't think he had one.
He didn't.
Oh, he did. He's got Exterminate. Strong attack
That's
versus
a
weak
really
units.
bloody good ability.
I just got to put him in a decent unit, though. But,
yeah.
Considering a lot of my forces are basically, like, elite forces, that could get some use out of that. That'd be pretty sweet.
Absolutely, yeah.
So, we'll see how that rocks and rolls. Although the problem is, again, like, if I'm against Marteng, it's elite cavalry, and if I'm against Cao Cao, it's freaking Cao Cao, so... I'm not against weak forces anywhere. Especially with, like, Ma Chao with, like, 100 million attack. It's kind of not how that works. But, hey, it's the thought that counts, right?
Zhu Shi, who's that? Never seen her before.
That is wife of Sun Yi, brother of Sun Guan. More Sun families. There's and Sun family. There's shitloads of them. Right, sitting on a little bit further down. Let's see if there's anything more interesting going on. He's not got a home for some reason. The only thing he's speaking of us. Got to swing it down a little bit further for R1s. Goddamn Yang Song.
He's still there.
What a fateful journey you've had through this game so far.
She'll get
You're
there
getting
someday.
there.
I go for that 100 war, please.
I'll do what I can. got Yo Gui, who's along with Yuan Tan, who's wife of Gongsun Jia, who is, I don't think in the same force, but one day they may get the opportunity to return there. We'll see how that goes. He's freaking capable. And look at that. Like, not much charisma, but outside of that, I mean, that's pretty damn solid. That's probably why he's an officer with Yuan Tan here. I'm a little surprised he stayed, actually, to be fair. I thought he might well have left, but hey-ho. You know, Yu Dai, the Eastern retainer for Liu Zhang, about to get a promotion, actually. He's about to pick up the 4,000 deed, which is the prop for the next one of those. And then, yeah, Yu Shang, who did betray me. He was with me. It was great. He's now left. He's now an officer of Cao Cao, and he's now attacking me, and it makes me very, very sad. Oh, he's gone back to 1, actually. Which is interesting. Wasn't expecting that, but that's fine. The less I have to fight Yu Shang, the better. Unless he's going to attack Shangyong, in which case, much, much regret and much sadness. And then the last one, I believe, that is a created officer is Yordu. Good old Yordu. Former of Yuan Shu, and then there's been Liu Bei pretty much ever since. He's at Shire as well. I think he might have been like one of the people in Beihai who's managed to get out when Yuan Shao or Yuan Tan took over. So yes, but service about Qi Bi. Obviously, that's not actually happening. Now, oh yes, of course, this is the guy. He didn't have a bio, so I gave him a bio for him, and I was pretty happy with my bio. I thought it'd be pretty awesome, pretty notable life. Due ranks, but again, Liu Bei. The problem with Liu Bei is he's got too many officers for his sissies. So not everyone gets ranks because he doesn't have enough. It's regretful, but you know, if you want ranks, I mean, I've got plenty of them going currently. I'd be more than happy to donate some.
Of the remainder, Zhang Chunhua, I don't think was about before.
Yeah, babyface Zhang Fei.
Face. Go a bit higher. There.
She's been in the game for a while.
Oh, she has.
Maybe not.
No.
16. She's at Hulao actually at the moment.
She is Simiyu's wife. Yeah.
Not yet, but will be probably
Yes,
eventually.
yeah.
Maybe. Perhaps.
Yeah. Shang Liao of Sun Ce's force. This is really unusual.
It's bizarre. It's also brutal. He's at Hui Ji.
How hasn't you been utilizing him? I've not seen him at all, you know.
He's the viceroy at Hui Ji. So he's actually been staying back for a bit. Hui Ji is a little bit further back into Wu's territory, so he's not been on the front line. He's been using him as
one of the best
viceroy.
officers not being utilized, really.
But the thing is, there's an argument that says, because like when the viceroying is like with the AI, you can do it in your own force, when you've got enough cities, you can start like districting them. So basically, you put a district under AI control. The better person that you have as the viceroy of that district, kind of the better things that end up happening, decisions being taken, more efficient than that. So that's probably why that's happening. I mean, Zhang Liao doesn't have to be in the wars. I mean, he's going to be living for some time, is Zhang Liao. And you're going to have to fight him eventually, and it's going to suck, so...
Ganning.
I think you're going to need everyone
the old
for that.
saying, Wu has Zhang Liao, and the Yellow Turbans have Gan Ning. I think that's how it goes, right?
This world is fucked, everyone. This world is absolutely fucked. See Zhou Yu, Zhou Tai, and then all the way down here, Zhuge Jin. And I've got the last one on the deck there, Zhou Shi. Very, very good. Curiosity. Let's have a look. So let's have a look at the highest ones here. So the highest war guys in the game, you obviously Lu Bu, Zhang Fei, Guan Yu, Ma Chao, Zhao Yun. Yeah, what you'd largely expect here. Intellect's always an interesting one, though. Yeah, so
I'm actually
Guojia
upset
is
that Gan Ning isn't at the top, but you know.
Yeah. Guojia is definitely the highest one. Then Zhou Yu, Tian Feng, interestingly. I keep forgetting how high his intelligence stat is. Jiazu, obviously now, still 96. God
Well,
damn
this is Wan Shao's strategists were very, very clever, and they had a major spat with one another,
Yes.
and ended up getting each other killed.
Yes, it was over
essentially.
what to do with Southside, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
And like who to, whether to attack, whether to like kind of treat with him, and then there was betrayals going on.
It was
Tian
also
Feng.
after Wan Shao died, they tried to seize power for themselves, essentially through the brothers. It was a mess.
Yes. Oh, yes. Of course, he was. Yes, he got imprisoned. Yes, for opposing direct war. Feng Ji got made him basically commit suicide. It's all sorts of like dirty stuff that was going on. Here's Zhu Shou. Yuan Shan lost. He was killed trying to. It was really messy. Lots
Feng
of
Ji's
really
down there
clever
as well.
people. Yeah, Feng Ji's there as well. Lots of very, very intelligent officers. And it was kind of all kinds of... They just basically, they just got rival with each other, and they were just more interested in power. You've got Yuan Shang, a successor, which obviously is Yuan Tan. All sorts of strange stuff. It's kind of sad, really. All kinds of stuff.
If they would have grouped together, they could have been in a military power, but they just... Yeah.
And there's my ranks there. I need this shit, folks. I need this shit. Right, I think that will suffice for a update video in regards to where everyone's officers are. So, there you go. That's the state of the world.